Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. So, yet another short clip, which ironically, these have been turning out to be kind of 5 to 12 minutes long. But I'm going to try and keep this one short again and really hone my message here for you guys. So, today's video is really about a couple different things here. Um, I want to just kind of leave you with this message up front here, which is in my experience, the healing, self healing path and your healing process is much more about the falling away of pieces that don't that are causing problems for you and don't fit you and don't serve you than it is about building yourself up to be something you're not. I think when it comes to personal development work, if you're into personal development, personal healing, personal growth, there's a lot of this kind of notion of building yourself up to be superhuman, to be more than you are, to level up. There's this kind of language, right? But I think at its core, in my experience, when it comes to spiritual awakening, spiritual healing, psychological healing, personal growth, the reality is that, and this is so compatible with psychedelic therapy and psychedelics, we have all that we want to experience and all that we want to be, and so much more than we have even believed is possible for us already in us, in our core. And our job is really to strip away the conditioning, the flawed ideas, the bad conclusions, to clear out the traumatic memories that are kind of held in our nervous system, to release the old relational patterns and fears and anxieties, to let go of limiting beliefs and flawed concepts that have been inculcated into us from just the ambiently in our society. It's about all that shit falling away. It's about the years of self-doubt and fear and anxiety and insecurity falling away, and allowing our own kind of essence, our own kind of core, our own inner radiance and truth to expand outward and become more the kind of experiential center of the bullseye, if you will. When you do that, and it's not even something you do consciously, it's something that happens organically as you heal, as you awaken, as you transform. This is what will happen. It's not even something you have to attempt to do. It just happens. And as this happens, life becomes simpler, easier, smoother, clearer, much more fulfilling, much more happy. And you find that inside of yourself, not only do you have more spaciousness, so your mind is less cluttered, your emotions are less turbulent, you're less like wound up and packed with weight and discomfort and stress and coping and problem solving, and you just feel this kind of openness. But also, there are aspects of you, healthy aspects of you, strong, valuable aspects of you, wise aspects of you, fucking parts of you that have skills inside of them already loaded and ready to go, that are waiting to come out, that can't really arise out of you until the room is there because all the stuff has fallen away. I've been feeling absolutely fucking phenomenal over the last month. To be brutally frank with you all, I've had a really rough last 3 months in terms of life situation, in terms of finance, in terms of, dynamics like that. I've had some really stressful events happen, but I've been feeling better than I've ever felt. And that's because I found some tools. I found a bunch of approaches that are so effective and are working so well for me and get me there so quick and are healing so much of these long-standing patterns and fears and issues that I've had, that I just feel fucking phenomenal. And what's arising in their place are things I didn't even know I was capable of. Viewpoints about myself, beliefs about the world, a centeredness, a peacefulness, an inner strength and solidity, a sense of commitment, a sense of enjoyment, a sense of like self-confidence and comfort and ease and flow, and motivation, all these things that I used to struggle with for the majority of my adult life. That I can remember being so like devastated over not having these qualities are just arising out of me effortlessly. And so I want to just put the seed in there for you, just plant this seed of an idea there for you that the work isn't so much about building yourself up. It's about, you know, having these pieces fall away. And they fall away really easily as you heal. And your healing can happen really quickly, like shockingly quickly, and be profoundly rewarding. And I know I just made a message recently about being patient, and that's also true. And that can seem like a bit of a paradox. And if it does, that's good because, the robust wholeness of any truth in life will be paradoxical, right? So there is a paradox there of it takes as long as it needs to, right? And it doesn't change until it does, and you need to be patient and persistent, but also it can change really fucking fast and it can transform rapidly. You're capable of letting go of a lot really quickly and leveling up and healing deeply. And so I just want to give you a little hope and a little inspiration and just a little message of orientation here that this is very much a process of letting go of what doesn't serve you, putting it behind you, permanently letting go of it, and just making a spaciousness to allow your true core self to arise. And, in psychedelic work and psychedelic therapy, this is very much one of the core assumptions of psychedelic therapy is that we are self-healers, ultimately. That when you take a psychedelic and you encounter your own core, you encounter who you are at the depths of your being and the beauty of that and the purity of that and the balance and the wholeness and the clarity of that, that encounter in and of itself, wisdom arises out of that, insight arises out of that, and distinction between your bullshit sense of self that is a lie, that is a construction, that is not serving you, that is heavy and filled with all kinds of social conditioning that isn't even like true for you. When all of that falls away, all of that falls away because you know who you are. And so our work here, the work that I'm proposing, and like if you're really stepping to psychedelics is for self-healing, the work here is encountering the core self, the radiant, brilliant, beautiful, whole, intact, amazing core self, and using that as leverage to help you let go of all the stuff that doesn't serve you, or resolve all the pieces that need resolving with much more ease. Anyways, once again, I've let this go about twice as long as I wanted it to. I'm trying to do these in about 4 minutes, and this one's about 8. So anyways, I hope this message serves you well. Thanks for watching. Big love to you all. Take care.